My sister's boyfriend is secretly living at our house. My 22 female sister 24 female has been dating this guy for about a year. If I remember correctly, he's 29. The second time my mom met him, he came over with my sister and started a fight with my mom about politics and called her out of her name multiple times. She told him to get out and that he wasn't allowed back. A while after, my sister begged her to let them stay there because they'd recently been evicted from their apartment and had nowhere to stay. She was screaming at my mom to let him stay, but she wouldn't budge. Fast forward months later, my sister is living here. Her BF was staying with a friend. He gets kicked out there and my sister starts secretly bringing him into her room to sleep and shower. The way our house is set up, he can easily come in and out with no interaction from our mom. He will take 45+ minute showers every day just standing in there, I guess, because he's bald as well and doesn't even shave. I think he's taking full advantage as a big duck you to my mom. He also goes in the fridge, and I had a drink in there that I went to go get. It was gone. Neither my mom nor sister drink soda, so I knew it was him. I'm unable to drive, so they both know to not eat the food that's mine. At this point I'm getting irritated at the disrespect towards us, but I'm scared to say anything because my sister uses her anger issues as an intimidation against us to not say anything or start problems. I really need an outside perspective on this. So your spoilt sister screams and shouts when she doesn't get her way and everyone gives in to her. Fine. That's one thing. That's just weak parenting and crap family dynamics. But her sneaking in someone who is not paying their way, who has verbally abused and disrespected your mother in the past, and who takes food or drink without replacing it. No a-hole here. That is something else entirely. Tell your mother everything. Duck your spoilt sister's toddler tantrums. So what if she screams? Let her. Just treat her like any adult treats a screaming 2-year-old. Say I'm not going to listen to you until you calm down and apologize. Then walk away and do not interact with her until she apologizes. If it takes a day, a week, a month. So ducking what? I'm guessing you're asking because you don't want to just tell your mom. Maybe because you don't want to strain your relationship with your sister. Anyway, get him caught. BF in the shower. Ask mom to help you with a towel load of laundry. BF sleeping. Mom, I think I heard something come from my sister's room and I'm scared. Okay, that last one is pretty weak. Don't use it. BF leaving dirty clothes around. Kick one into the hall where your mom will see it. Don't tell on your sister. But it isn't your job to help keep her secret either. You're lining up the dominoes. They are knocking them over. I'd personally knock the two of them out so fast. Your sister for allowing it and him for essentially stealing from you and your mom. Frankly, you'd be doing them a favor. Well, you'd be doing your sister a favor in helping her realize that she can't just do WTVR she wants if she's not the one paying for it. Better for her to learn this in her 20s when there's time to rebound and fix things than later when that will be much harder. You can help a homeless dude and not say anything or fight an asshole by saying what's going on to your mother and call the cops on him for trespassing. Either way there will be consequences cause he can only hide for so long. Your mother will probably find out. Your sister's anger issues. What's it? Is she violent? Your sister's BF is taking advantage of her and is using her. He is older than you both and has no future prospects except for using and discarding people and create drama as a consequence to your sister's choices. You are being used too. I'd suggest an intervention if you want him out of your house. The moment he steps in, he needs to be thrown out and your sister's anger contained. See what laws work in your favor. Your mom could get a restraining order, hopefully. With the sister thing, you are all enabling her by not addressing her behavior. Every time she uses her temper as a control tactic, it doesn't even matter if this guy is gone. She can always bring in someone worse just to act out. You are all walking on eggshells around a 22-yo, and you're not doing her or yourselves any favors. I'd suggest speaking to a professional on how to address your sister's behavior safely and stop enabling her. Maybe someday she will seek help and realize that her behaviors are especially damaging towards herself. But for now, you can't help her. You can only help yourself. Your sister needs anger management, and she needs to dump her bum of a boyfriend while she's at it. Also, don't just give in to her demands because you're tired of all the screaming. You're just showing her that her childish tactics work. Not trying to victim blame or anything. Just saying that you don't have to give in to her just because she throws tantrums. Your sister found herself a real winner there. Almost 30 years old and still needs to go to his girlfriend's mother house to get a shower. Spill the beans, and with any luck they'll break up. If you love your sister, you'll keep her away from that loser before something really bad happens, like him getting her pregnant. I don't see any mention of dad in the household, so I will assume there is none. That is unfortunate. Do you know of any male figure that could join forces with your mom and you to kick this bum and your sister to the curb? If not and the two lovebirds refuse to go, put her stuff on the sidewalk and change the locks. If a scene ensues, call the cops and then get a restraining order. Bottom line is, it is your mom's domain and no one has the right to disrespect her in it. She must be informed now, so she has the opportunity to protect herself and you. Sounds like your sister is just as much of a bully and will have to learn her lesson the hard way unless she can figure out why hooking up with a loser is not good for her. Hope she does that before making kids with him. My second daughter has middle daughter syndrome, and everyone just seemed to accept it. Even her sisters, after I constantly talk to them about it. My family, after I constantly ask them to not let this be an okay thing. Or her dad, when you tell him that. This is doing her no favors at all. Do you know who doesn't put up with it? Me. Do you know who she loves and cares most about? Me. Yes. It baffles everyone. I'm firm with her. When I talk she listens. If she smells weakness she pounces on it. To put up with that kind, if behavior is not okay at all. If I'm not around, she runs circle around everyone. Because, hey, I'm only the mum. What I told them don't count. I'm being too strict. She is still a child. No, that is not okay. Backing down from someone like that because they know how to get their way is not okay. Stand up to her. Put your foot down. Your mum should as well. That is enabling entitled behavior. Not okay. I would tell your mother about it. I hate to think like this, but you guys need to be careful against your sister and her BF. Just in case they will harm you physically. They both shouldn't be in the house at all. Do you have any relatives, friends you can talk to so that you can have some sort of protection just in case? Don't forget that you can call the cops on them too. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing for more videos.